Good morning and welcome to Baloch on Move. Today we are here at Karachi Zoo. So we are going to explore this zoo today. So let's go. Actually this is today is Saturday and the time is 11:30. So it's morning time. So there are not many people here at this time, but so this is the best time to explore this zoo. So come on, let's go and check out this zoo. This bandstand was presented by Said Ali Boy Mulaji Wanji in 1905. So you can see how old this zoo is. And now we are moving ahead to this enclosure where you can see some ponies. There you can see some ponies inside this enclosure. There are a couple of ponies here. Yes, there are so many trees and very old trees. You can see if you just move around. Let me move around the camera and you can see the big and old trees here. And you understand this zoo is very old. So there in the background, in the small cage, you can see a porcupine. That porcupine is closed and a man is just cleaning the enclosure. You can see this man's cleaner is cleaning the enclosure. And there is a porcupine. If you could see there right inside that small cage, there is a porcupine. So we are unable to see it now. Maybe later when we come back, when this man finished cleaning this enclosure, then we could see him. But there are a couple more inside, you could see. Inside this small cage. Inside this cage there is another one. And yes, here you can see a double hump camel. I don't know what actually these camels are called, but you can see it's a double hump camel. He's just lonely. He's got no mate. This is where we came from. You can see this is the entrance to the zoo, and we just moved around from this area. There we saw, if you could saw porcupine, a few porcupine. And now if you can see this enclosure, there is nothing. There used to be some zebras here, but right now I can't see any. And here there are some elks, deers. I don't really know the exact name of these animals, but they are just waiting under the shade. It's quite a big enclosure, but at this time or at this moment I could see just a few of these elks. If you know the exact name of these animals, please write down in the comment section. There you can see a small antelope. I'm sorry if I am giving you the wrong names of the animals. Actually these all looks like rather similar, but they have different names. There are some springboks, antelopes, deer, so there must be some confusion. I'm sorry if you think I am giving you the names, the wrong names, but anyway you can understand and you can see and you can understand what these animals are if you're really interested in animals. It's the elephant enclosure, but there's no elephant at this time. Actually, this is still very early to this zoo. I mean, this time normally the people come here in the evening or the late afternoon. So these enclosures are not populated, so I don't know where the elephants are. So let's go and check if we could find them in the other enclosures. So there you can see, actually this is a elephant riding place, but this place is no longer in use because there used to be a very big elephant here, which is no longer. That elephant has died a few years ago, so this place is no longer in use. You cannot ride elephants anymore here. And yes, finally we got the elephants. The elephants are actually here, not inside their enclosure. And I mean, they will shift these animals or these elephants in the other enclosure. Well, you can see them very closely. Right now they are in this big enclosures. There are 2 elephants here. They're very young. They are recently, I mean just a few years ago, they were brought from Sri Lanka. So these are Asian elephants, Sri Lankan elephants. These are fallow deer brought from Europe. I don't know from which country, but there was a signboard. It said these deer were brought from Europe. These are found in Europe. These are bird enclosures. So you can see some peacocks. Some peacocks here, and on the right side there above you can see the pigeons, peacock, and some more peacocks there. There are some more peacocks and some more peacocks here, not really here but in the last enclosure. Now we are moving forward to see some more animals, and this way we're going to see some. There are lions enclosures, baboons, chimpanzees, and ostriches probably here. Yes, here you can see the ostriches. If we just move forward, we could see some ostriches there. There you can see an ostrich, and there are some more ostriches there inside that cage. Only one is outside the cage and walking around inside the enclosure. There are some more white peacocks and black peacock, and some more peacocks behind. And there you're going to see some macaws, green-winged macaws, if you could see there on top. And in the next enclosure in the cage, you can see a green macaw. Not macaque, macaque is a monkey, but there are some cows. And right from macaws enclosure. You can see some lemurs. Lemurs, maybe it's just a family. There are some kids, small lemurs. Now we are going forward to see some lions, tigers. There you can see Bengal tigers just resting over there. Seems to be very tired, but normally the big cats they spend most of the day or time just resting. That's what I saw in Thailand when I visited the Tiger Kingdom in Chiang Mai. And right next to the tiger enclosure, there you can see a male lion. A male lion is just sleeping, resting as well. And there you can see some mountain lions, a couple of mountain lions. Mountain lions just walking away. One of them is just resting and the other one is just walking around inside its enclosure. There you can see some white lions. A white lion and a lioness. I wonder if you could see these lions clearly, since there is a screen, a glass, transparent glass. I wonder if you could see them, but there are two lions, a lion and a lioness, a white lion. This is probably the only enclosure with these screens or the glass, but otherwise there are only steel cage. There you can see some big tortoises. These tortoises are very old, seems to be very old. So if you could tell me, just tell me what is the difference between tortoise and turtle. I wonder what these are. Either these are tortoise or turtles, but these seems to be very, very old. There is another entrance from here, from this side. There are actually three entrances. The one we came from, and this is another one, and there is another one on the left side. This is the oldest zoo in Pakistan. There you can see a man-made lake where you can hire paddle boats. So there you can hire a paddle boat, and even the kids can enjoy a ride, a boat ride. And there we are going to see some goose and geese. Yes, there are some geese here. Not some, but there are a lot of geese here. You could see. Actually, you can feed these geese here. And there is a crow as well. He doesn't want to miss this opportunity. A free meal. Actually, these meals are for the popcorn for these geese, but this crow doesn't want to miss this opportunity. But he's also scared. There is a duck as well, a white duck. And there are some more ducks coming because they sense in the field that there is a free meal here. So why not to join the free meal? So when we came here, it was very early, though it was 11:30, and there weren't many people here. And now it seems to be 12:30, and you can see this zoo is getting populated. People are coming, and the most popular time is at 4:30. After 4:30, this zoo is open till 6 p.m. So you can enjoy here, you can stay here until 6 p.m. And one more thing to say that Wednesday, only one day in a week. Wednesday is just dedicated for women, so only women are allowed to inside, or they are allowed to come inside this zoo on Wednesday. So there are no males. So if you are a male, you cannot enter, or you're not supposed to come on Wednesday. So it's this day, or this Wednesday, is just dedicated for the women or children, women and children day on Wednesday. So you must remember this before you coming to visit this zoo on Wednesday. And there in this enclosure, we are going to see a chimpanzee. Yes, there you can see inside on the left corner there's a chimpanzee. He seems to be very tired as well. So he's just resting. All the animals in the zoo, mostly these animals are resting at this time. Not many animals are active at this time. There's a man just trying to grab its attention. It's a very big palm tree. This is the white line enclosure on my left side. The lions are still sleeping or resting. There you can see a black bear. A black bear and a brown bear. Look at his sharp and big claws. They are just circling around inside their enclosure. There we are at golden tabby tiger enclosure. Let's go and check out this beautiful tiger. It's different, it looks very different than the Bengal tiger. It it doesn't have black stripes, but only white and brown, golden stripes. So this is the tiger enclosure, and there used to be a line here of the lions, but these enclosures are empty, not populated. And on the left side there are monkeys, different monkeys in these enclosures, if you could see. Rhesus macaque from Pakistan. So these are the local guys. They are usually found in big parks. If you have watched my other video, my Islamabad visit video, you might have seen these. There were hundreds of monkeys in the park in Islamabad. This is a fat monkey, a fat guy, very fat monkey, scratching his body. We've almost visited every corner of the zoo, and now we are, yes, it's time to go back. It's time to go to zoo. I mean, it's time to go outside the zoo now. But before we go, we'll just walk around and take some shots. This fountain has been erected at the joint cost of the municipality. So you can see how old this zoo is. As you can see, the 1883. This fountain was erected here in 1883. So you can understand and you can think how old this Karachi Zoo is. So we've almost done the tour of Karachi Zoo, and we'll be going back to, we are going to get outside the zoo now. So as I was telling you earlier, that when I came here there were not many people here and this zoo was not populated, but now you can see there are people around. There are so many kids here and school kids here, and they're playing around. And people taking pictures. But now we are done and we are going home now. And just before I go, I spotted a zebra here. Yes, a zebra inside this enclosure, but it seems to be very far from here. So let's see if you could see or find the zebra. So the zebra is just over there. If you could follow my fingertip, there you can see a zebra. There might be some more zebras, but right now I could only see one zebra. So that's it for now, and it was a brief visit to the Karachi Zoo, and now we are heading back. And this is where we came from. We came from this side, and we are going to exit from exactly the same point. And there you can see a tiger, a golden tiger, and there are monkeys here, and this is the gate. There you can see people just enjoying themselves, and we are going outside. So thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel, of course. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, and you can see and watch my other videos, my Thailand videos, my Philippines videos. And yes, there is another tour is coming. We'll be going to Thailand, Malaysia, or probably Philippines again. So just stay tuned and keep watching my channels and different playlists. See you in my next video. Bye for now.